I'm Hande the dietitian, and welcome to Healthy Made Simple, where I show you how to make healthy eating simple. In this video, I will be sharing a really quick air fryer fish taco meal idea. Now, this one doesn't really require any cooking skills. All you need to do is just put some fish in the air fryer, mix together some slaw with some dressing, put that all on a tortilla, and then cut up some fruit on the side for a balanced meal all together. This is a go-to meal idea for us for those weeknights where I don't have a lot of time, I don't really feel like cooking, but I still want to get something healthy on our dinner plate. So if you are interested in a quick meal idea like this one, stay tuned to see how I put together those air fryer fish tacos and that fruit on the side to create a balanced meal all together. Let's go! Alrighty, here is a preview of those air fryer fish tacos that I put together. It's gonna be a big taco filled with lots of veggies, and there is a look at the inside. Alrighty, let's get started with putting this together. I'm gonna first start out by preheating my air fryer to 390. And while I'm doing that, let me show you the fish that I'm going to be using for this. This is the Everything Seasoning breaded cod from the frozen aisle at Costco. This is the first time that we had actually tried these, and I do like the Everything Seasoning flavored on them, and I'm just going to follow the instructions on the packet to air fry these. It says 3 to 4 pieces at a time. I'm going to go a little bit more because my air fryer is bigger, and it says 9 to 11 minutes, flipping halfway through. So I'm going to line up my fish into my air fryer. I'm going to put in 5 because I do have a bigger air fryer. And I'm going to do 390 for 5 minutes to start out with. And then once they are done for the first 5 minutes, then we'll flip them and then we'll put them back in again. The packaging says 9 to 11. I figured 10 would be a good midpoint, and it actually turned out pretty well in my air fryer, but depending on what air fryer you use, you may need to do a minute more or a minute less. Alrighty, so it's going in at 390 for another 5 minutes, and then my fish will be done for the fish tacos. And then let me make the slaw in the meantime. I got this bag of superfood veggie slaw from Costco as well, and this was an amazing deal. It was only $2.99 for this giant bag of veggie slaw. So I had to get it, and I figured I'll find ways to use it. So I'm going to add in the veggie slaw to my bowl, and I'd say I'm using maybe about 1/4 to 1/3 of the package. And then next I'm going to add in my cilantro dressing, and this is from Trader Joe's. And anytime I'm adding in dressing, what I like to do is first add enough to coat it, not to soak it all the way through, and then see how much I need once I mix it all together and see if it needs a little bit more. And we have different preferences in our house. I personally prefer less dressing. My husband prefers more dressing, so I try to find a midpoint that works for both of us. Once I mixed it together, I figured it needed a little bit more, and you can see I used maybe about 1/3 of that bottle, 1/4 to 1/3 of that bottle, to put this together with about 1/4 to 1/3 of that big package of veggie slaw. So you could probably use this whole dressing packet for the whole veggie slaw if you were doing one really big batch. All right, and then for things I'm going to use on the side, I'm going to use a lime and I'm going to use an orange as well. And for my oranges, I got these Cara oranges from Costco. They had samples of these, and it was so good, and I'm a sucker for good samples at Costco. So I ended up buying these. These are pink on the inside, and they're really sweet. Oranges can be hit or miss, so the fact that I tried these and I knew they were good, I knew I had to get them for home so that we can have some citrus. And citrus is a great way to add more lightness to dishes, especially when you have like creamier dressing like that cilantro dressing I'm putting together. That's one positive part of adding citrus. The other part is the vitamin C in the citrus helps us absorb the iron in our food better. So that's always a positive, a little sprinkle of lime juice. And there's that orange I was showing you, it's pink on the inside. It kind of looks like a grapefruit, right? But it's an orange and it's delicious. It's nice and sweet. That orange is actually going to be for the half of my plate that I'm going for with the veggies. I do have a lot of veggies in the slaw, but I wanted something else on the side, and you can always do half of your plate to be fruits or veggies. All right, so the flour tortilla that I'm going to use is going to be the Carb Balance Flour Tortilla, and I get these from Costco as well. I like these because they're lower in carbs, higher in protein and fiber. I'm going to put my cooked fish in there, and I'm going to top that off with as much slaw as possible. Now, I know this looks more like a wrap because the tortilla is much bigger, but I do prefer using this tortilla over, just a regular tortilla. And I like that I can maybe do one, maybe 1.5 to get full. And I'm going to fill the rest of my plate with those oranges so that I have half of my plate to be fruits and vegetables. I got about a quarter protein and a quarter carbs. And there we go. This was simple. A simple air fryer fish taco that is filled with veggies, some extra fruit on the side for more extra fruit and veggies, and a delicious balanced meal altogether. And there it is. And there's after I took a bite so you can see the inside. That fish was really good once it came out of the air fryer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped give you an idea of how you can do fish tacos in a healthy way very quickly on a weeknight, even on the weekends too, to put together a nice healthy meal. And if you haven't already done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for my future videos where I will be sharing more ideas about how you can put together healthy meals simply. Thanks again for staying tuned, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.